Welcome to the sizable sanctuary of toys and trinkets that is the Savoring Savers season finale. I don't know where I'm going to start. I have no clue, but I'll figure something out in a sec. The DVDs seem like a good target, but I'm going to have to fix this because this is all out of order. Hold on. There we go, a little more organized. Let's start with the Blu-rays up top. First we have The Nut Job. Okay, sure. Then we have Peak Cinema, Captain Underpants, the movie. Yeah. I'll rewatch that later. We got Despicable Me 3. A lot of these inquiries have been gotten at random times. Not all of these were from one visit. They're from multiple visits spread across, I want to say, from August onward. That was weird. Open season 3 is also weird. Alright, we're done with the Blu-rays. We have one SpongeBob DVD. You probably saw it already. It's Lost at Sea. But it's the blockbuster version of Lost at Sea. It does come with the slip. The original slip. Nice. Oh, it's full up and a little messy. The episode list. Got a couple of Thomas DVDs here. The first one is Solar Celebration, and I promise you this time it's real. It's the real one. You better have trusted me. Don't trust me on this one. Yes, it says Bob's White Christmas, but don't trust me. It's not Bob's White Christmas. Wait, never mind. No. I just messed it up, but yeah, it's Merry Winter Wish. A Very Thomas Christmas, the original one, by Lionsgate. Let's probably clarify that these Lionsgate, Merry Winter Wish, original hit, Solar Celebration. Yeah, that's it for Thomas. Now we actually have some new Bob DVDs, and the first one is Scoop's Favorite Adventures, which only has 4 episodes on it, but oh well. At least it's not Digging for Treasure, which only has 3. Oh, this is the 20th Century Fox one. This is the 2008 re-release. And then we have another 20th Century Fox, Bob on Sight, the first one, Roads and Bridges. Oh, this also has a slip. Go to a website that doesn't exist anymore. I wonder if it was archived. Actually, interestingly enough, we have a Fireman Sam DVD. Heroic Rescue Adventures. This is from, I think, 2012. Yeah. Actually, a decent amount of episodes here that I'm still not going to watch. Because I actually did watch the CGI series, at least seasons 6 through... or episodes from seasons 6 through 10, and it sucked, to put it lightly. If you want me to do a video on that another time, I will. Anyway, Family Guy Volume 5. This is the last box setted one. The last box set edition one. I still need another version of Volume 8, or a complete one. Other than that, yeah, I have the complete first 10 volumes. Slim discs. I can barely get my fingers in when opening these. It's nice artwork. They did a really good job with the box work. The box set artwork. It reminds me of the SpongeBob ones from back in the day in the 2000s. Which I do have the first 2 season box sets. Prove that. I like them. They're really stylistic and they really do a good job captivating the whole season. Well, to some extent. There's that. Interesting next pick. We had Johnny Test. You know, the guy with a head of fiery hair and a turbocharged backpack. Yeah, we have season 3 and 4. I thought this was from End Circle. It's not. It's from Mill Creek Entertainment, which, if I remember right, they made box sets of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. and a couple of other series. There's that. And the way they put the discs here is weird. They stacked them all on top of each other. Okay, here's 1, 2, 3. I think there's like 5 discs too. Oh, there's 4. There's 4. But it's still really annoying how they're all on one. Instead of, you know, like, you have to flip around to find the disc. Surprisingly, they all fit though. Also, I don't know why all the discs, they all have the same art. I don't like that. It's just lazy. It's the same one, the same PNG, the same artwork from the front. Anyway, next, Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. It's a movie. This is from 2003. Yeah. I know nothing about this movie. I thought the movie title was funny, so I decided to pick it up. I'll watch it. Maybe I'll review it too. Thought of considering I thought about doing a series called Jim's Jabs, where I just review stuff. Kind of like the review videos, but a little different style. You'll see, because I'll actually do one of those videos next month. Next, we have Alvin and the Chipmunks, the first one. I have the second one. And yeah, I found this a couple months ago and decided to pick it up. Garfield's Fun Fest. I think I already did something with that. Yeah, I already showed this. This was in a previous episode of Savoring Service. I think the third one. No, that one gets real. Never mind. Yeah, this is still the slip here. There's another one down there. There's Garfield gets real. Yeah, it's the only one I have from that set. No, that's not a double-sided disc. I don't know why they formatted it like that. Anyway, here's Wreck-It Ralph 1. Here's Wreck-It Ralph and Ralph Breaks the Internet. I don't know why I got both. But anyway. They both have the exact same artwork style, though there's not really any artwork like this. They just look the exact same. Anyway, Norm of the North. Yes. The movie sucks, but I bought it anyway. I don't want to see this. Everybody says it sucks. It sounds structurally bad. But I bought it anyway. It's another thing I could review in the future. Including Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. What is that? That artwork looks so out of place. Alright, last DVD here, we have Barnyard. Heard this movie was peak. Some say it sucks. I'll watch it eventually. This is missing one of the clip-ons. Alright, also we have 2 games. New Wii Fit Plus. I may have already shown this one off. I don't remember. Hope I didn't. It's gonna look like an idiot. And Wii Music. Alright, now to look at all the Thomas stuff. This is where it gets interesting. Or even more interesting. Depending on what you think. Let's start with the wooden stuff in the back. Well, actually, let's start with the one non-Thomas item. Aer Lingus. Now, this is just an oddity from one of the bags. I don't even know. It's just a plane. I think this is one of the ones you pull back and you just send off like this. And you tell it to get the hell out of here because it looks like Jeremy. Damn it. Whatever. It's just time to look at the wooden stuff now. This is totally made out of wood. This is Battery operated Thomas chassis from, I can't see, I think that says, go on, the 206th day of 2006. WSC factory, world's strongest engine. What the freak? I'm not putting a battery in it. I can see corrosion. You probably can't, but I see it. Here's a spare Toby, also from 2007, like the last one. 149, this one. I'll figure out the date later. This is not Thomas related. This also came in one of the bags. I don't know what brand this is, but it exists. And the face has a magnet on it. Okay. Sure. Alright, now we look at the die cast. This is all out of order again, so I'll fix that up. Hold on. You know what? Never mind. I think it'll be a little more fun if I go out of order. So let's start over here. We have this pull and zoom Thomas that is pretty much broken. If I try to pull it back, well, it's not entirely broken, but it, it just doesn't work too well. Anyway, fat face over here doesn't run too well, as I said, and this brake van is pretty cheap. Also, fat head in the caboose. Now we have Charlie. This is the later one. Now let me get the other one. And this is something interesting I found between these two Charlies. It might be the lighting to you guys, but actually it isn't. Because this Charlie right here, this is the later one. Alright, here's the early one, or the earlier made Charlie. Let me just tell it the dates real quick. The one on the left was made on 1/32 of 2010. The one on the right was made on 3/36 of 2011. No, wait, 3/28 of 2011. Anyway, look here on the sound. The one on the right is a darker shade of purple for some reason. I don't know why they did this, but they did make this change. I want to say that's the only change they made. I don't know, it's just something I pointed out. Also, I think on this one, the number text is slightly bigger. Yes, I said it bigger. Shut up in the comments. Hope nobody pointed that out, whatever. So yeah. Slight difference with the Charlies I somehow pointed out, even though my vision sucks. And we have Mighty Mac. This is the first of multiple different narrow gauge engines. Ah yes, the double fairly fucker. Mighty Mac. He has hair, sort of. It's like hair that's blended into his skin. Don't ask me how that works. That just sounds wrong. And here's Mac. It's a combined 3 freckles. This is the take and play one. And the date only is 2/46 of 2010. Next we have Take Along Reneus, which is better than the take and play one because the funnel wasn't circumcised. Not much to say here. The face is a little off, I suppose, but it's better than the one they gave him to take and play. 301 of 2008. Yeah. It's hard to see it though. Like, it's hard for you guys to see most of the dates here because my camera sucks. But also this one was, some of these WY factory dates were painted in a really dark grayish, bluish color that even I can barely read. Next we have this Take Along Percy. This is celebration, no, grand opening Percy, I'm just gonna call him. I don't know what pack he's from. And hell, I could barely read the date on this one. Alright, so I think I have an idea what the date is. It took me a couple of minutes to figure it out, but I believe it said 152 of 2009. I could be wrong on that though, because I tried to make out the numbers. I probably failed. Anyway, take and play Dash. No bash, we have Dash, the original. Paint on the funnel. Gray and orange paint on the funnel right there. Get the crooked production date. The 59th day of 2012. Yes, I will cut my nails. Hold on. I'll do it tomorrow. I got time right now. I'm making a video. People. Luke. The original. These 2012 dates, this is from 2012. I don't know why, but for some reason, they decided to start engraving the codes and take and play. As where the codes are already small, now it's even harder to read. Just like the WY codes and take along. Hold on. 262 of 2012. Here we have Mavis. The 2010 take and play Mavis. This is an earlier one. The 26th day of 2010, January 26th. Take and play Donald. Also, what is with that face? And this one too. No tender. It's from 2011, 2/13/2011. It's July something. Well, no, it's August 1st. Just take and play Emily. I also have the take along one, as you'll see later. This is from 2012. 165 of 2012. Yeah, some of the ones later in the line, 2012. They're the engraved codes. This is one of them. I don't like any of them. This is an oddity. Talking Bell. The original one. I have both this one and the 2013 one. Except this one doesn't work. Yeah. But look at this. The code is from 2013. The 85th day. It's from March. Here we have one of the other take-alongs. We have Dennis. And this is my first ever Dennis. I don't know if that's a 1 or a 2. 280 of 2006. I think that's October 7th. I'm probably wrong. Here's a take-along Diesel. I have a take-and-play one, as I believe I've shown off in previous videos. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't, but just know I have one. Also, I'll be making an upcoming take-along collection video when this is all said and done, so you'll see a couple of the other die-casts I have that aren't these guys. Anyway, back to talking about Diesel. Look how long his face stretches out. It's like the Trackmaster Talking Toby. Although that one might be worse. Other than that, I think this is pretty much the same besides the face. Maybe the running board is a little darker on the take and play. From what I remember. Also, this is the code here is 2/38 of 2009. This is the last production day of Take Along, to my knowledge. Interesting about that. Down here, next we have Whiff. I think this is my first ever Whiff, too. And for a garbage engine, he's in really good shape. Maybe he finally went to the washdown. This is also for 2012, the 60th day. No, the 66th day. It's Some of the early ones from that year had painted codes though. Alright, here's the take along Emily was talking about. With a plastic smoke box. Which apparently for Emily, that is rare. Rusty screw. Ew. What the fuck? Also the code is upside down. It's another one from WY 301 of 2008. Take along and take play Emily suck. All those Emily suck. 2015, 2013, push along, they're all bad. Let's move on to something good. This truck. This troublesome truck that has a shock face and also technically, well not technically, I don't think these have names. The troublesome trucks don't have names. But my friend Troublesome Creations came up with a name for them. Bouncer. I guess because he bounces / rocks around. I forgot what the other truck was that came with this, but I'll figure it out later. It's from 2011, just like Donald. $2.99 for 2011. It's October 26th. This is my second diecast truck. I do have another one. Right, here's a take along Easter Thomas from 3/29/2008. Not much to say here. These eyebrows have been completely wiped. Other than that, he is in actually surprisingly good shape. So I don't know why they didn't paint his cab entirely. Rusty screw again. Yuck. Take and play Peter Sam. Circumcised funnel. That was the issue, or one of the issues I had with Take and Play Renee's. But this one isn't as bad, I suppose, as that one. I like the face. See, I can tell they were going for a CG kind of thing, even though this is from 2012. 167 2012. I think this is before. This was made before Blue Mountain Mystery. Or it was made while it was still in development. So I think they were using the Season 12 face for this one. And some of the other narrow gauge taking plays. So it doesn't look the best. But again, it doesn't look too bad. I still like that they kept the original wheel arrangement configuration. Two more. We have just a regular 2010 Take and Play Thomas with Down syndrome. The 53rd day of 2012. This one's in better shape than the one I originally had from, I want to say, what was it? Episode 6 of Savoring Savers. That was in that one. This one's in better shape, but I still like the Take Along one better. Last but not least, we have Engine ID Percy that I don't think works. Maybe I'm just stupid. He's from 301 in 2008, and he has gold magnet. Gold magnets. Has this been chipped or is this just gray paint? No, this is just gray paint over here in the back. The back of this gold box. Interesting about that. Now on to the rolling stock. We have Neville's Tender from Take Along. Even though I don't have a diecast Neville. I don't have a diecast Neville, but I have his Tender. It's really heavy. Well, heavy by Take Along standards. We have this Happy Birthday tanker that I dropped. Well, I didn't drop it. I don't know if this is the result of that drop or this series of cracks has already been there. I don't know. The tanker's still doing well. None of the water is leaked out, so that almost 20-year-old water has still been conserved. Also, this screw is coming out, and both of them are rusty. I don't like how many rusty screws there have been. 266 2008 is the date, by the way. This is from Take Along. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, it is from Take Along. Just like this Apple car. Missing the cargo, so it's not as cool. That was the feature. The cargo would have popped out. cargo. Also from 301 2008, just like a couple of the other ones. This is from SR though. SR double L. Or 00. Finally, the characters we have Rocky. Take and play Rocky with that dark gray roof that I don't like. But the rest of it is pretty cool. Too bad I don't have any of the other flatbeds that come with the two of them. What is this? 2/30 of 2011. It's August 18th. For now, I thought if I ever have Rocky appear in any other videos, instead of using the flatbeds because I'm gonna have them, I'll just use the Apple car. It kind of works. Yeah, it kind of works. Does its job. Alright, now we have our final item. Take along timid sheds with extremely messed up doors. Well, it's been a while. I gotta figure out how to. Oh, it goes like this. Hold on. This is my first take along destination. And yeah, you can tell by that. So I don't know what I'm doing. I think it goes like this. Or this. Or something. Well, it took me a bit, but I did figure it out. Yeah, here it is. Let me show you this off first. Up here, there's a little spot to store your engines. So you can take the Charlies and get them the fuck out of here. This is what you do with very naughty Charlies. Store them away and make sure they never come back. Now, show you the features of the turntable. Let's just use Dying Percy as an example. It's a pain though, and it squeaks, and it's annoying, and I don't like it. And sometimes the turntable struggles to move. It's like I have a mouse running around the house. Falling off the track and everything. Well, 180 rotation. It was a pain in the ass though, and it sucked. I still like this though. I think this is cool, and I'm gonna use it in some videos. Unfortunately, only 2 of the doors have stayed well intact. The other 2 have not really survived. And the 5th shed is not a shed, it's just a sticker for water. I don't know why that's there. I don't know what Take Along was thinking, or Learning Curve was thinking about that, and making this, instead of just making another shed. I don't know what the point of that was, but it exists. Too bad I have no other Take Along tractor. I could make like a little layout or something. But yeah, this is my only piece of Take Along tractor, or anything Take Along related in terms of destinations. Also, yeah, some of these other engines are also some of my first take-alongs, along with one other engine that's not in this video. That is my first take-along, or one of. But yeah, that's all for this video. I'm done. That was a lot of work. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm sorry I couldn't get this video out in time in 2025. But this is now the first video of 2026, with lots more to come. Hopefully we'll have about 50 videos this year, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, depending on how good or bad my work ethic is, but yeah, that's it. See you next time.